So we have some massive brand new details regarding the attractions that are going to be featured within the Avengers Campus coming to Disney California Adventure. So let's dive into all of that up next. This video is sponsored by Mickey Travels, a platinum level authorized Disney vacation planner which can take the hassle out of all of your vacation planning. So visit the link in the description box to get your free quote today. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack and this is of course DSNY Newscast, and you know what, let's just get straight into it. So last Thursday we covered the first piece of concept art that we received for the newly named Avengers Campus that is being built at Disney California Adventure in Disneyland. And at the time we were dissecting this overview concept art, which we now have a much higher resolution version of right here. But the actual details were scarce on the attractions and the experiences within this new land. So first of all, the important thing to note here is that this is going to be built in two phases, with the first of which being what you can see here within this overview concept art and will open sometime in 2020. But it's the second phase of the Avengers Campus that has me really excited. As in that video from last Thursday, I discussed the long-rumoured E-Ticket Avengers attraction that was meant to be coming to the land as part of phase 2. As I even made the point that this exterior facade that you can see here for what many thought was an Avengers meet and greet location could easily become the attraction facade for when Imagineering are ready to open a new ride in phase 2. And well, we were right on all accounts, as that's exactly what's going to happen. As in this concept art, we can see a slightly different angle of this same building. The Imagineering had purposely obscured what we can only assume to be the attraction's entrance, as it has the inclusion of these futuristic looking turnstiles. Now it is perfectly possible that in phase 1 this section of the building will be used as a meet and greet location, and will probably continue to operate as so in phase 2 as well. But this area over on the right hand side, which looks to be just some backstage access in phase 1 of the concept art, will connect to a massive Avengers headquarters, where you will be recruited to fight alongside Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers. Now at this point, if you're a massive Marvel fan, you're probably shouting at the screen, but what is this ride going to be? Well, at the moment, we don't have a lot of in-depth details, but Disney has announced that you will board a Quinjet and will be at the centre of all of the action in an innovative new ride system that they're creating just for this attraction. So personally, despite this building at the back looking to be the same size as the absolutely massive 10-story tall Guardians of the Galaxy show building over at Epcot, I don't think that this is going to be a clone of the same storytelling roller coaster ride system. As first of all, a 10-story building right next to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout would ruin the Force perspective. And secondly, if you look at this concept art here in depth, it gives us some hints to what this innovative ride system might be. As in this action concept art, which looks to be taking place in Wakanda, as Disney has stated that you will be visiting Wakanda within this attraction, it seems as if the guests will be moving individually of one another within the attraction space. However, if you view this piece of concept art for what looks to be the load area for the attraction, it seems as if all of the guests are within some type of vehicle that looks to be the interior of the Quinjet. So my guess is that this might be similar in a way to the Flight of Passage ride system, where you will begin in a load area and then are pushed out into a domed projection screen. But instead of riding on the back of a Banshee, you will be in a seated position, with what looks to be an individual jetpack that will move independently of all of the other guests, which would definitely be unique and innovative for a Disney attraction, as depending on where you sit, you'll have a completely different experience each time. However, of course, at this time, those are just some educated guesses as to what the ride system might be. But rest assured, we'll be sure to come back and cover this topic in more detail when we learn more in the future. But that's not all. As you see, as part of phase 1 that will be opening in 2020, we'll be receiving 3 new Marvel offerings within this Avengers Campus, with the first being the yet to be named SpiderMan attraction, as we now know that the setup for the ride is that you'll be invited in to view the inventions of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade within their open house, with Peter Parker demonstrating his new web slinger vehicle and these spider bots. However, the spider bots begin to malfunction around the facility, so you become enlisted alongside Spider-Man to help recover control by neutralizing the spider bots from your web slinger vehicle. And very quickly, for those wondering, any issues pertaining to the Sony and Disney SpiderMan film rights will not affect the development or construction of this attraction, as the inclusion of Spider-Man within the Avengers Campus will have been agreed under a previous agreement. And also within the Avengers Campus, you'll discover the ancient ruins of a Californian sanctum, where you'll be able to learn the mysterious ways of the mystic arts and explore the true power of the multiverse, with this most likely being an interactive walkthrough experience with some form of training academy as well, where you will learn from the Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange. And lastly, we have the Pym Technologies restaurant, which is where Hank Pym has been convinced by Scott Lang to use the Pym particles to create an oversized dining experience to better demonstrate to the public what Pym particles are capable of doing to enhance your daily life and perhaps even offer some solutions to world problems. So that's everything that we know so far about the Avengers Campus coming to Disney California Adventure. Although of course we'll be covering it all as we track its construction and discover even more new details over the next few years. So stay tuned to DSNY Newscast for all of that. But now, it's over to you for Walt and Ears, as I would like to know, what do you think about this Avengers Campus with Phase 1 and Phase 2 coming to Disney California Adventure, and also what do you think the innovative new ride system is going to be within this Avengers E-Ticket Attraction? And of course, don't forget to put a timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video along with your suggestion or your comment to be in with a chance to win one of these official Walt and Ear DSNY Newscast enamel pins. And congratulations to this Walt and Ear here for winning this suggestion from the video where we're talking all about the big movie news coming out of D23 Expo. And so that's it for now, but be sure to subscribe down below, hit the notification icon so that you always receive an update when we release new videos regarding D23 Expo, which we're going to be doing today and tomorrow. And also, if you're enjoying all of this D23 coverage, be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.